Good morning, and welcome back to another episode of the Talk to Chair Morning Show, where we go over tips, tricks, ideas, and exercises to help make you the absolute best entrepreneur you can be, not only for yourself, but for the people you love and care about most. You become better for not only you, but the people you love and care about most. You gotta be a little uncomfortable and take that leap of faith. You're in control of the process. I'm here with you. If we don't continue to grow, if we don't continue to move on, we will be sad and upset. And we're pretty excited this morning, episode 253. We're going to talk about three ways that we most commonly kill the present moment. When we are not living in the present moment, a lot of the bad stuff tends to creep in. And this list of three is usually the most tempting and the most common. I know in my personal experience, you have to let me know if it relates as well to your personal experience. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get our banners up. So three ways we kill the present moment. But the first way that we tend to ruin the present moment is through regret. And this is past. This is stuff in our past. So whether we like it or not, a lot of times we'll be thinking about stuff that is going on in the past. And humans have a natural tendency to equate negative emotions, regret, to the past. So something that we can do is try to be aware of this and aware of when we're doing this more often, because we're trying to live in the present moment as much as possible. That will increase our enjoyment and reduce our suffering greatly. And one of the things that pops up, and I just wanted to, for this morning's show, wanted us to get in our brains, was being careful of regretting too much stuff in the past, regretting things out of our control, regretting things that, I could have maybe handled that differently, or regretting the fact that I didn't take full advantage of this or that. Regret can come in many forms, but it usually comes in the form of past tense, something that has already happened, something that is done, out of the way, nothing we can do. So we don't want to let what other people do in the past, we don't want to let what we've done in the past ruin our present moment. A worrier, you got to be careful of worrying all the time, worrying about the future. So if you know anybody who enjoys, like, for example, I'm always worried about, where is my business heading? I don't have that many clients. I'm worried about my retirement. I'm worried I'm not going to have enough of this. I'm not going to have enough of that. I'm worried about how this is going to go in the future. I'm worried that when I go to Colorado, the weather is not going to be good. I'm worried that if I reach out to somebody, they're going to say no, and they're going to tell me my business is stupid and it sucks. I'm worried about this. I'm worried about that. So being worried is the second one on our list. And this is more into the future. So this is when things are projected out into the future. It's not in the present moment. I'm not in the present moment. Again, this has come back. This is the sweet spot. This is where we want to be, is in the present moment. But the second one on our list, worry, tends to come up quite a bit for a lot of people. I know it comes up with a ton of my clients. It comes up for me all the time. So it's not like you don't have to, humans are built to survive, not to be happy, correct? Shout out to our friend Tony Robbins. Built to survive, not to be happy. And if we know this, then a survival to worrying about something is naturally built into our brains. So it makes sense why so little of us are happy consistently, because we're always worrying about the next thing, worrying about the next thing, worrying about the next thing. And then we're completely missing the present moment, which is like our entire reality. And I'll get more into the reality of things here in a second. But being very careful, being mindful. So this morning, let's raise our awareness to the worries that we have going on, find peace in it. This could be in family members getting older. This could be in your friends not talking to you as much. This could be in things as they continue to change. Try to dissipate the worries and hope that we can continue to be in the moment more so we can worry that much less. I know I do this all the worry. I do this all the time, especially like business and finance and kind of traveling and that kind of stuff. I worry way more than I would like to, and trying to pull back and live in the present moment and see what's really going on here has been very helpful for me. Okay, last and final point, we have fantasize. And this is not reality. So there's right and wrong ways to do all of these, right? It's not like if you regret something at all, you can't learn from it and then make it better to where you enjoy the moment more in the future as we all grow and evolve. When we worry about something, say if we have kids and we're worried about this, like there's a time and a place to do it, but it's always safe to say that you're probably doing it too much. There is a strong, like, it's okay to have these come up in our lives. Like they serve a purpose, but just understanding that it brings suffering and it brings pain and it brings chaos to our lives. So minimizing these as much as possible. I just want to preface that as we get into this last one, fantasize. So this is something that a lot of people will do to escape the present moment. They fantasize about having a different life. They fantasize about, or I can even speak from personal experience, I fantasize about being in better shape. I fantasize about having more money. I fantasize about like living somewhere else than I currently am. Everyone does this to some degree. So be very careful of this because this is just not reality. And it's not that we want to like cut off our imagination. It's just we don't want to fantasize expecting things to be so much more than they really are, believing that the present moment is not enough. The present moment is not enough. This is usually what is happening, is the present moment. The present moment is not enough. Be very careful of this, because when we do this and we tend to fantasize a life that we really don't want, because when we're right here, right now, then all the pain and stuff tends to melt away. So maybe this was this challenge. I wanted to come on here this morning and I wanted to give a list of 3 ways that most people tend to kill the present moment. And our goal, so we got to have a goal for today, right? Live here and now. So that's our goal for the day. Try to live here and now as much as possible, accepting of what is going on, excited about what is going on today, kind of embracing what is in front of us so we can fully experience. Are you fully experiencing your life? Or are the regrets getting in the way? Or things in the past kind of blurring our ability to be in the present moment right now? Is our worrying about what's going to happen in the future diluting and ruining ourselves enjoying the present moment right now? This can happen all the time. I'm so obsessed with the end goal, I don't enjoy anything along the journey. And then I get to the end goal and then I realize, oh, that's why they said in the books that it was about the journey anyway. It's like, oh, duh. So be very careful of worrying all the way to our goals into the future. And lastly, being careful of, or just raising our awareness to when we're fantasizing about things that we don't actually want. Fantasizing about things that other people want, not fantasizing about us fully experiencing or determining us, like what is a good life to us? Is it enjoyment in the present moment? Is it just working towards a particular goal that makes us excited? What is it? Thanks for checking out our content. If you want to learn more about investing in yourselves and working with me and our company personally, we offer a 6-week Total Life Mastery Bootcamp where we go over the most important topics to to make sure that our life has the foundation we need to catapult us forward, to take the right and proper actions, to become happier and more productive, guaranteed, or our money back.